1930s, Universal Genève had already established itself as a master of chronographs. But the Maison was never afraid to explore new forms. In 1933, it introduced one of the earliest reversible wristwatches, the Cabriolet. Its ingenious flipping case protected the dial while opening new possibilities for design.
Cases were incredible. The movements were all made in-house with a very high level of quality. And the dials were supplied by the best dial supplier. Eugene was ticking all the boxes.
The Cabriolet emerged during the Art Deco era, a moment when architecture, fashion, and graphic design embraced bold geometry.
The Cabriolet is a montre de forme. Its rectangular architecture gives it a completely different identity from a traditional round watch.
Its graphic language draws inspiration from the work of the celebrated French designer Cassandre, whose bold posters helped define the visual culture of the 1930s. One of his most famous typefaces, Bifur, now appears on the Cabriolet dial, bringing Art Deco typography directly onto the watch. Another artistic reference comes from Tamara di Lempicka, the Polish painter whose sleek, sculptural portraits became icons of Art Deco glamour. A watch that moves between mechanics and art.
This year's Capsules editions transform the reverse side into a canvas for miniature paintings honoring Tamara di Lempicka's exceptional work.
Moi, je vais essayer de me mettre aussi à la place du peintre. J'essaye d'amener ma sensibilité et pouvoir reproduire au plus près la sensibilité du peintre.
The new Cabriolet stays faithful to the original design, with improved ergonomics on the new manufacture movement, only 3 mm deep.
The manually wound caliber UG111 becomes a showcase, beautifully observed through the reversible case back. The prêt-à-porter Cabriolet preserves the original architecture in steel or gold on bracelets or leather.
A watch that moves between mechanics and art. The Cabriolet reveals another side of Universal Genève's creativity. But Universal Genève was never only about instruments or artworks. Sometimes it was simply about joy. Next, the watch that captured the playful spirit of the 1970s, the Disco Mini.